Welcome to Brian's Money Tips, where you'll discover insider secrets on how to save time, energy, and money when buying, selling, refinancing, renovating, and maintaining your home. This episode is brought to you by Brian Ludwig from TMG, the #1 mortgage choice for Regina home buyers. Now, here's your money tip.
It's true. Most people never retire early or rich. Why? Because most people live their pre-retirement years as if they were already rich. It's an easy trap to fall into when all the ads, TV shows, and movies show average folks enjoying expensive toys. So we end up using credit cards, lines of credit, mortgages to spend over 100% of our income on fancy cars, exotic vacations, and the latest smartphone and the biggest TV. As a result, we get deep into debt, pay huge interest costs, collect a bunch of stuff that has no resale value, and retire with no savings. But there is a better way. Instead of living beyond our means, we can use our money and time strategically, so we save enough to retire earlier and more financially secure. All it takes is a little common sense. Here are a few tips. Tip number 1, save when you're young, not when you're old. If you save $100,000 when you're 30, it'll obviously be worth more at retirement than if you saved $100,000 when you're 50. So it goes without saying, start as young as possible and let the magic of compounding interest do the work for you. Tip number 2, find happiness in yourself and those around you instead of in possessions. When you really think about it, how much do designer clothes, the latest tablet, expensive restaurants, and lavish apartments really add to your life? Yes, they might be nice, but how much are they really adding to the quality of your life? Ultimately, isn't your freedom more important? Instead, buy the basics, stay out of debt, and invest your time in the people and activities you love. Tip number 3, don't just spend, invest. Instead of buying a monster house in the suburbs, buy a modest home close to where you work. Then use the savings, including commuting savings, to buy a revenue property that will earn you extra income and capital appreciation. Tip number 4, look for secure growth, not get-rich-quick schemes. Once you've worked hard to save money, you'll see it's too valuable to put into high-risk investments. Stick to secure blue-chip investments instead and watch your savings grow over time. If you'd like to learn more about how to live comfortably during your retirement and to use your mortgage strategically to accelerate your wealth, call us today.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of Brian's Money Tips. If you have any questions or comments, please call Brian today at 306-565-6027.